Hello students, in previous video we have seen the algorithms for finding shortest spanning tree. Now this video let me see Emery trees. Emery trees. Now basically in a rooted tree we can assign directions to each edge as since there is a unique path from root to each vertex of the graph. We direct each edge away from the root. For example, if we take it as such, then I direct the edge away from the root. This is a root, you know that. Let it be n, right? And suppose I have been taken these vertices as such. Suppose here. And we have been directed these edges. Then here this root is at the top of the graph and the other edges are away from the root, right? Since the choice of root clearly determines the direction, we can omit the arrows indicating directions of these edges. No need of these arrows in these one, right? Now definition of this: if in a rooted tree, there is a directed edge, from vertex, u to v. Suppose there is a directed edge from vertex u to, suppose this is v. Okay, u to v. Okay, then we say that u is parent of v. And this v is child of u. Remember, these are important things. This u will become a parent and v will become a child. Okay. A vertex having no child. Now here this v doesn't have a child, right? Because v is not a parent, while v is what? A child of u. Doesn't have a child or no child. A vertex having no child is called leaf. This is an important thing again. And vertices that have children are called internal vertices. Vertices that have children are called internal vertices. Now if you look this tree, then these, wherever they don't have a child, these are all what? Leaves. While those are parents are nothing but what? The internal vertices. The vertices that have a child means what? They are what? Parents. They are nothing but the internal vertices. Fine. Now let's see one example here. Now look at this example. What the example says: consider the rooted tree. This rooted tree is given to us with 12 number of vertices. Write internal vertices and leaves of the tree. Find children of v2. Okay, we will go for this part later on. First of all, we have to write internal vertices. Suppose solution we will write here. Okay, what the internal vertices? Now we had already seen the vertices, those who have children are internal vertices, means they are what? Parents. Now look at, we won't take this v1, we will accept. Now this is a basic parent here, right? So internal vertex is first one v1. Later on go towards v2. v2 has childs, right? So v2 is also an internal vertex. V3 is also a parent, so it is an internal vertex. Now what about V4? V4 have a child, so V4 is also internal vertex. V5 is also internal vertex, right? V6 is not an internal vertex, it don't have a child, right? Fine. Now V7 has an internal, it is an internal vertex because it has a child. V8 is not. What about V9? V9 don't have a child, V10 don't have a child, V11 don't have a child, V12 don't have a child. So internal vertices are these one only. Now what is the question about leaves? Leaves are the vertices those who don't have a child. So it's very easy. Other than these are nothing but what? Leaves. So which are these? Or the end vertices you can write as the leaves. So V9, V10, V11, V6, V12 and V8 are what? Leaves. These are what? Leaves. Now next part is what? Find children of V2. So children of V2. Children of V2. Now look at V2. Where is V2? V2 is here. Now which are the children of V2? V2 have a child V4, V5 and what? V6. So children of V2 are V2, V5, sorry V4, V5 and what? V6. Now and parent of V12. Who is the parent of V12? V12 have a parent V7. Parent of V12 is nothing but what? V7. Now next part, draw the subtree rooted at V3. So we will look for this V3 and we will consider it as a root. So this whole tree we need to draw. So subtree at V3 is what? This V3, then V7, V8 and then again from V7 up to V12. This is our subtree here. Okay, this is the answer here. Let's go for the next part. Now let's go for the definition of emery tree. What is exactly emery tree? We have started with emery tree, but before that we have been seeing some more definitions are of parent, child, leaf, internal vertices, right? Now let's go for emery tree. Now for understanding the definition of emery tree, let's see these three trees. Let it be T1, this is T2 and what? T3. Now look at this. Here this is what? A root. Let it be R1. This is root of this and root of this one. Okay. So now here if you look, this root has how many children? 3 children. Again this one children of that one will become a parent, then that has again 3 children. Here also it has 3 children. Here this has 3 children, right? What about this? Now here it has basically 2 children. Then again that one has 2 children, right? As such. Now what is here? Here it has 3 children, right? But this one again have 3 children. But again this child have, and when it will become a parent, it has only 2 children, right? So now what this definition says, this definition says that when it will become an emery tree or this a rooted tree is called emery tree. Rooted tree is called emery tree if every vertex in that has no more than m children. No more than m children. The tree is called no more than m children. So tree is called a full emery tree. full emery tree. If every internal vertex has exactly m children. Now here in this one, if we look for T1, then in T1 every internal vertex has exactly 3 children, right? So it will become, T1 will become 3-ary tree. What about T2? T2 is nothing but, look at, every internal vertex has exactly 2 children, so it will become 2-ary tree. But what about T3? T3 is not emery tree because the internal vertex, first one, root, has 3 childrens. Again this internal vertex has 3 childrens, but this will become again internal vertex has only 2 children. So this is not emery tree. This is not emery tree for all m, we can see. For all m, it is not an emery tree. Now let's see one example. Before going towards example, again let's see one definition. In a binary tree, if an internal vertex has two children, the first child is called the left child. First child is called the left child, and the second child is called the right child. Second child is called the right child. Also the tree rooted at the left child is called, tree rooted at left child is called the left subtree, and the tree rooted at the right child is called right subtree. For example, suppose we have a tree as such. Suppose we have such a tree. Now let me give names to these vertices. Suppose A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. Suppose these are the vertices in this tree. Now suppose we have to find the left and right. Suppose question, what are left and right, children of vertex E. Also draw left and right subtrees of left and right subtrees of vertex C. Vertex C. So this is our question here. So left and right children of vertex E. This is vertex E. So left children is nothing but J. Right children is nothing but what? K. And what about left and right subtrees of vertex C? This is C. So left subtree is from C. It will be simply F, this one, and right subtree will be this part, whole one, right? So now let's see this answer or the solution. Left child of E is simply what? J. Left child of E is simply J, and right child of E is what? K. Okay, and left subtree of C, left subtree of C is this, simply up to F, and right subtree of C is what? From C to G and then L and what? M, this part. Fine. So here also this F we need to draw. Fine. So as such we can draw this. Fine. Okay, this here we will stop for this video. Next video we will see some properties of emery tree and also the next part. Thank you.